Hey, what's up soldiers? My name is GregFPS, the Zombies Extraordinaire, and welcome back to another video here today on the channel. Today guys, we're going to be ranking every single starting pistol in Call of Duty Zombies history from worst to best. Now there have been 16 different pistols that we have seen across all of the different Call of Duty Zombies modes, and 4 of them were not commented on the tweet that I tweeted out. Tell me the best starting pistol in Call of Duty Zombies history. Those 4 pistols were the P08, the Reich's revolver, the machine pistol, and the Enfield number 2, which were all from World War II Zombies. So we're going to be excluding those from the list, but there's still 12 that we're going to be ranking from worst to best. So if you really wanted these in the list, they all come in 13th place, tied with 0 votes overall. Now the rest of them got a bunch of different votes. There was like over 130 different votes casted, so I tallied them all up, and I'm going to be numbering this list accordingly. Now I am going to give you guys a disclaimer really quick. I do not agree with this list. This was purely voted off of votes over on Twitter, so if you want your voice to be heard, go follow me on Twitter at GregFPS. I tweet out different things for these videos all the time, so if you guys want to voice your opinion or maybe be even included in a video, that's how you do it. And also I want to let you guys know that I've been streaming over on my Twitch channel at 8 p.m. Eastern time every single day, doing camo challenges for Zombies Dark Matter. So if you guys want to hang out in a stream, it will be live tonight at 8 o'clock. So anyways guys, without further ado, let's get right into the video. Coming in at the number 12 spot is going to be the 1911 from World War II Zombies. Now, this 1911 was actually really good in World War II Zombies because a lot of people ended up using it for boss fights. When you pack-a-punched it, it became the bacon and eggs, and the great thing about it is once pack-a-punched, there was no splash damage at all, and it turned akimbo, and it acted just like the Mustang and Sally's, which normally have splash damage. So it was great to use in boss fights. You can shoot at the ground, kill whistling zombies, bombers, any type of other bosses. It was just a great viable weapon overall, and a lot of people loved using it for boss fights, so it comes in at the number 12 spot. Coming in at the number 11 spot is going to be the RK7 Garrison. Now you can buy this off the wall for 700 points, or you can start with it as your pistol. It's a 3-round burst pistol, so it's a lot like the RK5 from Black Ops 3, only this is the burst pistol from Black Ops 4. Now the RK7 is fairly decent. I just got done getting all of the different camos for it, and I would say this is the best starting pistol damage wise besides knifing with the stiletto knife on the Strife. I think that this thing is really effective, really strong, and it's great when you pack a punch it, especially for getting headshots. I literally got all the headshots, and you need 2,400 within a matter of like 3 or 4 hours. It really was pretty simple and really easy, and it's a great pistol. I thought it was going to go higher on the list, but it comes in at the number 11 spot. Coming in at the number 10 spot is going to be the base pistol for all of the maps in Black Ops 3 Zombies except for Shadows of Evil, and that is the MR6. Now when Treyarch made this pistol, they envisioned a futuristic version of the 1911, and this was just a really simple starting pistol. It acted the exact same way as the M1911 did in previous games. 6 shots to the leg on round 1, and you can knife the zombie just like the normal M1911 from previous games. And overall, this was just a really cool futuristic looking pistol. I didn't expect it to get a lot of votes. It got a couple of them, so it comes in at the number 10 spot. Surprisingly, coming in at the number 9 spot is going to be the Atlas 45. This thing ended up getting more votes than the MR6, which I was completely surprised about. Obviously, this is the starting pistol from Exo Zombies on all the different maps. Now, this pistol was actually really fun to use. I'm not gonna lie. I enjoyed using it a lot when I played Exo Zombies. The cool thing about Exo Zombies is you can always upgrade the guns, so you can go all the way up to Mark 20, and then if you completed the Easter egg, you could go up to Mark 25. So that's one of the cool things about this pistol. It did have a lot of extra ammo, and it did deal a little bit more damage than the 1911 did in like Black Ops 1, for example, where it took 5 shots to kill the zombie instead of 6. So a little bit different, I guess, but overall this pistol was actually pretty good in Exo Zombies. Coming in at the number 8 spot is going to be JC Backfire's Pride and Joy, besides maybe Misty, and that is the Colt 1911 from World at War Zombies. Now, this pistol allowed you to move the fastest out of all the different weapons in World at War, which was really nice. And when you pack-a-punched it, it became the C3000 Biatches and this was an explosive pistol. It dealt a ton of damage to not only yourself but every single zombie that you shot. So it's a pretty great weapon from World at War. This is the normal starting pistol from all the different maps, and it comes in at the number 8 spot. Coming in at the number 7 spot is going to be the RK5 from Black Ops 3 Zombies. Now, this was obtainable off the wall for 500 points, but if you completed all of the Easter eggs in Black Ops 3 Zombies, you could also get the RK5, and I believe if you end up completing the Revelations Easter egg with someone who has already done all the other Easter eggs as the host, you can also get the RK5. So this was definitely a really great thing. It was a great reward for completing all of the different Easter eggs. A lot of people would consider it a super Easter egg, but overall this reward to me wasn't really that great, but it was always nice to have. It's really good for helping with like speed runs and stuff, for getting points initially where you don't have to buy a gun. You can just use the RK5 for the first few rounds because it had a lot of ammo and it dealt a pretty good amount of damage on the early rounds. Coming in at the number 6 spot is going to be the only pistol in Black Ops 3 Zombies of a base map that had a different pistol completely, and that was the Bloodhound from Shadows of Evil. Shadows of Evil is one of the best maps when it comes to Call of Duty Zombies, and the fact that they worked so hard to make this map really exclusive to the time period of like the mob area around like the 30s and 40s, it just fit so perfectly. So the Bloodhound was a revolver pistol, and it dealt way more damage than any of the other guns as starting pistols like the 1911 or the MR6. This weapon, I believe, killed zombies in 3 shots, making it really effective. And when you pack a punch it, it becomes the Meat Wagon, which was a also really cool name as well. So it comes in at the number 6 spot. Coming in at the number 5 spot is going to be the Strife from Black Ops 4 Zombies with the stiletto knife, is what most people said. Now, the stiletto knife allows you to knife zombies all the way through round 4, which makes it super good on the low rounds because you can get a lot of points. Now, the Strife, when you pack a punch it, it actually becomes fully automatic, which is actually a really nice feature, and you can get it after completing the first 3 challenges on 9. So a lot of people have used this weapon, and it definitely comes in handy when you're opening up Pack-a-Punch and killing all of the different defenders of each of the different temples. So it's definitely really useful, and it comes in at the number 5 spot. Coming in at the number 4 spot is going to be the best pistol in World War II Zombies, and that is the 9mm SAP. Now, everyone used this pistol against every single boss once this was released. I believe it was a DLC weapon between DLCs 2 and 3, but I could be wrong about that. But overall, this DLC pistol was absolutely OP. You could kill every single boss. I remember using it specifically on the Tortured Path, and this thing would shred all the different bosses super quick. And the reason it was so good was when you pack-a-punched it, it actually became a handheld shotgun that dealt a ton of damage. That's why it was so good against all the bosses in World War II, and it's why so many people voted for it. And it comes in at the number 4 spot, and it was great that you could start with it as a pistol in World War II Zombies. Coming in at the number 3 spot for all the Infinite Warfare Zombies fans out there, this is going to be the Kendall 44. Now, this pistol was actually really good. When you pack-a-punched it, it became the Baby's Breath, and then if you had the ability to double pack-a-punch it, it would become the Fire and Brimstone. Now, overall, this pistol was really good, and you could get bomb stoppers that you didn't deal any damage to yourself, which was really nice that they had a similar to PhD flopper perk that was included in IW Zombies. Overall, this pistol was great for any of the boss fights. A lot of people loved using it for all of them, especially the double packed version. It just became really good for literally any situation in World War II Zombies, for killing zombies or doing any of the Easter egg challenges and stuff like that. So it comes in at the number 3 spot. I was honestly not really surprised. Coming in at the number 2 spot is going to be a steampunked pistol, and this is the classic Origins Mauser. Now this thing is by far one of the coolest looking starting pistols that we have ever seen when it comes to Call of Duty Zombies. When you pack-a-punched it, it became the Boomhilda, which is a really cool name. My favorite personally when it comes to anything ever pack-a-punched. It's just a really cool name, and I think that this weapon was just so, you know, like one of those things that is so nostalgic. Whenever I think of Black Ops 2, I literally think of Origins, Mob of the Dead, and the Mauser, and that's literally pretty much the only thing I think of, besides maybe Leroy or Arthur if you want to be politically correct. But overall, this pistol was so good, and it's a staple when it comes to Call of Duty Zombies history. Alright guys, this is Greg from the future after recording this, and I just realized that no one voted for the Welling, so it's an honorable mention. Here is the Welling from Black Ops 4 Zombies. This pistol is not good, it's pretty bad, and it comes in as the honorable mention for this video. Sorry guys. And coming in as the number 1 spot for the best starting pistol ever in Call of Duty Zombies is probably no surprise. Just listen to this. It's the M1911 from Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2. They also brought it back for Chronicles and Black Ops 3, but it just wasn't the same. Now, the M1911 is by far the best starting pistol we have ever seen in Call of Duty Zombies. It's my favorite in Black Ops 1. It had like a chrome silver finish, which looked really cool, and I loved using the Mustang and Sally's with PhD flopper back in the day. It was so good. And then it was brought back into Black Ops 2, which was really nice to see. And overall, this pistol is just so memorable, and it comes in at the number 1 spot. So anyways guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the ranking every single starting pistol in Call of Duty Zombies history. If you did enjoy, please drop a like, and if you guys have any ranking ideas that you would like to see here on the channel, you can comment those down below in the comment section. Remember guys, I'm going to be streaming tonight at 8 o'clock over on my twitch.tv/GregFPS live stream, so I'll see you guys there. Peace out.